Welcome to today's podcast episode, which is Holding the Vibration of That What You Desire. Hello and welcome to the Successful, Sensitive and Intuitive Entrepreneur podcast. My name is Lydia Sophia Wilmsen and I am an intuitive success mentor for sensitive entrepreneurs. In this podcast, I speak about the challenges sensitive and intuitive entrepreneurs face. I offer you new perspectives and solutions, as well as experiences of other entrepreneurs. Plus, I speak about my personal experience of being a highly sensitive person who has successfully built and scaled 2 businesses. All of that with the goal to make you and your business even more successful in your very unique and authentic way. Have fun and enjoy. And I want to leave you with one short, very important idea today. And you can download this episode and keep it for yourself. And whenever you fall out of the energy, out of the vibration of that what you desire, just listen to it and get basically rooted back into your own truth. So what is the concept? What is the idea? And by the way, I'm super happy today because today's the day we have May 2021, where since half a year, the terraces here in the Netherlands are open again. So we just went out for a nice lunch on the terrace outside, seeing other people, and it was just amazing. And I think the past year has shown us so much where we can still grow in holding that vibration of what we desire. Do we fall into fear and doubt and lack? Or can we keep the vibe up no matter the circumstances? So this has been crucial this year for our mental health, physical health, for everything. So I just wanted to share my joy with you today because it was amazing. Just a normal lunch, nothing crazy, and still, how much gratitude for that there was. Okay, so back to the topic, holding the vibration of that what you desire. You have to understand that our life is full of gaps. Our life is full of, we are at a certain point when it comes to goals, to desires, to dreams, that we don't have that yet what we want, and we look at something what you desire. And right now we don't have it yet. Otherwise it wouldn't be a desire because then we already have it. So there is either the moment you have it or you don't have it. There are two different moments. You have it or you don't have it. Once you have it, there is the desire not anymore because you already have it. So we basically are holding the vibration is important for those moments where we don't have what we desire yet. This is where we need to believe. This is where we need to trust because we can't see it in our physical reality yet. Okay? And this makes it so difficult for many people because we all want physical evidence. We want to see it. We want to hold it. We want to grab it. And it's not possible because it's not there. So how do we keep this energy up of, or this vibration up of the desire of that what we want when there are all those gaps? First of all, it is understanding that there is always this gap. This is life. This always happens with everything. Every dream of yours that has come true was once not true, was once not there. So that is a normal reality. And then the fundamental shift for you is, how do you deal with the time when it is not there? Do you use this time when it is not there yet to fall into doubt, into losing your power, into not believing it anymore? What is your relationship with it not having, with the gap, with the in-between, with the liminal space, where that what you desire is not a physical reality yet? So the big question really is, how do you deal with those moments? What is your relationship with the gap? What is your relationship with this liminal space? What is your relationship with it not being there yet? Do you fall into doubt, into losing your power, into lack? And the thing is, when you do that, and you do it again and again, there is a compounding effect, like with everything else. It's not only once and twice and 3 times, it increases. However, also the other way around. Do you use this time as being so much in anticipation, in joy, in freaking enjoying the heck out of your life right now with what you have right now? The more you do that, the quicker it comes. It really is like that. The times get shorter and shorter. So your job is to freaking enjoy the gap. Create a different relationship with this liminal space. Start seeing it as a place where you can enjoy whatever you have right now, because this is actually decreasing the time of getting to your desires. So instead of focusing on it not being there yet, start enjoying your life with what you have right now, because it is amazing. Live your life as if it was already there. How would you show up? How would you talk? What would you do? How would you enjoy every moment of your life? How would you deal and self-soothe yourself? How would you be compassionate with yourself? When you go into dark moments, into doubt, how would you deal with yourself? And understand that there is only the moment where it's not there or it's there. And as long as it's not there, as long as your desire is not fulfilled yet, you can just use this time to make the best life possible for yourself, to enjoy it to the fullest, because you never know when the moment comes that you receive. You never know when this moment comes. So who are you being in that moment just before? Because every second of your life could be that moment before. And I actually have this from one of the coaches I follow, Genevieve Rackham, and it's just an amazing thought. You either are in the moment of receiving or in the moment before. So how do you freaking live your life in the moment before? And it could be this second and the next second it's there, but the gap is normal. You either have it or you don't. And what you do with this space in between, this is what counts, because this either decreases or increases the time until you basically achieve your dreams and your goals and desires. So let's make it practical. You, for example, want to achieve your first 100K month. I have a client who just achieved that, so I'm taking that client as an example. He had this goal, of course. He said like, finally, we want to go to 1 million, then 2 and 3 millions with the company a year. What did he do then? Then he focused on his life right now. He dealt with his relationship. He started dealing with his emotions. He did the internal work and leaned into the energies that he wanted more of in his life. So he started using that moment right now. He wasn't focusing on like, I don't make 100K yet. I don't make 100K yet. It's not there. Where is it coming? Why is it not there yet? What is happening? What's the problem? What's wrong with me? He didn't put all those stressful thoughts on him. No, he used the time before. He used the gap of being, he basically went from 50K to 100K, so he doubled it. So he used the time to focus on creating the most amazing life right now possible for him. And he showed up as that person who could have that reality. And that meant making this moment before the best moment ever. Like, how do you want to remember the moment before? What kind of person would you have been when you look back? This is what is really interesting, not stressing out about your goal. The same with relationships. It is always the same. When you're in this time of not being in that relationship or not being in a relationship at all, or being in that relationship that you desire, how do you live your life right now? What do you do about the gap? Do you use it to compound on stress, on fears, on doubts, in like giving your power away? Or do you use it to create that in yourself? To create the most amazing experience for yourself right now. And then, of course, people say, but I don't have the money to give myself something nice. Or I said okay, I can't travel right now as I want to. But all those desires you have are connected with a feeling. So with a feeling and a value. So how can you create that now? If it's a feeling of freedom, what else can you do right now to create this feeling of freedom? It could be talking with soul-aligned people, having this freedom in like a talk, in communication, in a conversation with someone else. It could be to do hikes just around you and take time to focus on the beauty of nature right now. Or if you say, I don't have the money to go to 3-star restaurants or whatever. Yeah, can you really sit down, slow down and enjoy the food It can be very basic food. Like here in the Netherlands, we eat frietjes, like crisps. No, not crisps. They are French fries. And they are famous for making those. So even that, can you sit down and enjoy those frietjes like one piece at a time and enjoy that moment or appreciate that moment as if it was you sitting in a 3-star restaurant and doing all the deluxe, whatever luxury stuff. In the end, it is not your circumstances. It is how you choose to behave and show up in this moment, in the gap. And this makes all the difference. This creates the gap and makes it longer or longer or longer, or you start collapsing time when you live your most amazing life and compound on positive feelings and on trust and on it, like knowing it is coming and knowing that there is either the time before or the time of receiving. How are you showing up? Is what kind of a person are you showing up in the moment before? That is the most important message for you today. And if you're ready to have me as a powerful coach in your corner, make sure to sign up for the Mindset Catalyst call, and we'll have a short talk and see what it is, what your biggest challenge right now is, and what is needed to collapse the time for you to basically create all the desires you have. You will find the link in my show notes. And now, much love, and until the next episode. Did you like this podcast episode? Then I would be super, super grateful if you gave me a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. Super helpful. And please subscribe to the podcast and share it with people who you know can benefit from it. You can find all links to my social media profiles, my website, and contact form in the show notes. And whenever you're ready to take a next step, and that means you want to live a life of more on all levels, then send me a message with where you want to go and what is keeping you where you are, like what keeps you stuck at the moment. And then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for listening, and until the next episode, much love to you, Lydia.